Hello everybody, I am back and doing another review. I haven't done a review in a while, but today I'm going to be reviewing a Transformer I got. The Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe Bumblebee here. And here are the transformation instructions. Alright, so let's begin. So first off, the transformation instructions, it has the word Transformers on the side. It has that same thing imprinted on the box. Blah 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 Transformers. Use the Transformers Age of Extinction logo. How to transform him, really. You probably heard of it before if you have any Transformers toys. And now here's Bumblebee in his new car mode. Now you may notice that he's not in his trademarked Camaro mode. He's more of in a muscle car mode. He probably just changed that. And his colors are also inverted. Instead of being yellow with some black, he's black with some yellow. And you see here you have an Autobot insignia on each side. And here, if you look, you see you have like an SS right here. Right here. Come on, focus. Focus. Alright, I don't think you can see that, but there's an SS right here on the center stripe. It can roll. And underneath you obviously have his robot junk. So let's go over some of the pros. The pros would first be the fact that he rolls nicely. Another pro would be the nice color scheme. You have a nice black with some like orangish yellow. Another pro would be, you guys, as you can see here, this can show you more when I transform him, that the weapon is imprinted here. For his weapon, he only has a wrist blaster, but the bullet stores it when you transform him. It stores within the car, so you don't have to like stick it on the side or anything. So yeah, that's very nice. You have storage within the vehicle, so that's very nice. Another pro would be the nice transparent windows, but again, you can see the robot junk. And so yeah, this is a very nice car. Let's go over some of the cons for now. The cons would probably be the fact that the feet kind of stick out here slightly. It doesn't hinder his rolling, but it does kind of make it look bad. Another con would be the fact that this is a little bit harder to transform. Despite the fact that it being a deluxe size figure, it's a little bit harder to transform, just a little bit though. And another con is, and I think you may not have this, I think only some people have this, is that the doors, although they open, it's hard to tab them in all the way. As you can see, this door tabs in easier, but this door, it's hard to tab it in. But anyway, it's still nice. It's still fine. It's not that bad. Alright, so let's get on to the transformation. So to transform him, what you want to do is open the doors, untab them and open them. Now what you want to do is untab the windshield there and split this back part, and this whole part could wiggle off here. Now what you want to do is just try and get this top part out of the way, and then you want to take these feet here and they fold down. They untab and they fold down. And now the feet, you just try and pull them down there as much as you can. That's the feet. It kind of looks bad. I know, I'll get more on that in the cons of the robot mode. Anyway, now what you want to do is take the front here, and this little front section here untabs. Just untab it slightly, and these wheels just rotate back and align with the doors. And then what you want to do is this part here. You just want to take just untab them. The gun is built into one of the arms, but it just tabs into the other. And you just rotate it out. It ratchets up and you just rotate it out. Rotate, do the same for both arms. And then what you want to do is you just want to fold this whole thing down over the head, and the head just pops through the hood. Then you want to untab these two front parts from each other. And you can see there's this hole here, and then there's these two tabs. You want to tab them in. They're going to tab in inverted from each other at an angle. So just tab them in here, and that should, and they can just look like that. And I'll flip these parts out, move the arms down, just position the arms how you would like. It's your preference. Just flip all this junk out, make sure it's nice. And then you take this top part, this roof part, and you just pull it up here, like so. And here you have him in his robot mode. Now, let's go over some of the pros and cons. The first pro would obviously be the head. Now, you can see that this is, in fact, a movie version of Bumblebee, not a G1 version. So, and despite the fact that he has a very different appearance and very different vehicle mode, they did manage to keep his traditional Michael Bay style head. And it's on a ball joint, and it just rotates. You can rotate it 360 degrees. It's good. Another pro would obviously be the nice weapon. You see it's clipped in here, and mine's, I think, a little bent. And you just push it, and it should fire. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or something, but I really shouldn't fire it here at the risk of losing it. Alright, so then it fired the correct way. And like I said earlier, a pro being is the fact that you don't have to take the missile out to transform him. The missile can stay in when you transform him, and can be stored within him when he's in vehicle mode. So that's just a nice feature. Alright. So yeah, he's very nice. He has a very nice color scheme too. Now let's get on to some of the cons. Now, the first con, like I already mentioned when I was transforming him, is the legs and the feet. Now, these feet really look really messy. They don't really look that nice. You see you have these like things poking out here. I can understand if they're at the very tips of the feet, like elf shoes, like a lot of the Dinobots have that. In fact, I'm probably going to get slugged tomorrow. But these things here don't really look good. The feet are too flat, and the feet are just a huge mess. The legs, I can kind of understand, but the legs are on ball joints. They can move. Some things are hindered a little bit. The arms are on ratchet joints. And so, yeah, he's nice, but the feet mainly could use a little bit more work. And another problem is that he's somewhat hunched over. I don't know if that's just a transformation error, but he's often hunched over. I can just bend him up here, move his head up, and yeah, the camera angle is also making it look bad too. But yeah, this is Bumblebee. The reason why I got Bumblebee as opposed to the other Transformers there is because Bumblebee, I do not have a Bumblebee figure, and Bumblebee is one of the most important characters in really any Transformers continuity. So I finally get a Bumblebee figure. I already have an Optimus figure of Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Optimus, and I do already have a Dinobot. I have Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, and at the store, they also had a few Optimuses. They had Bumblebee. They had one other one. I forgot what it was. I think it's just the movie version of Bulkhead, just renamed. And they also had Scorn and Slug, both Dinobots. Scorn is I don't know what dinosaur he is, but I do know Slug is a Triceratops. But Scorn, I don't know what dinosaur he is. I forgot. I watched Optibomus's review. I don't really know a lot about dinosaurs. It looks more kind of like a Spinosaurus, Stegosaurus, maybe a Velociraptor. Scorn does. And I'm probably going to get Slug, just so I have another Dinobot. And I saw they also had Grimlock there, but Grimlock's got a little bit out of the price range. But and plus I already have a Grimlock figure, and so yeah, it's. But anyway, this is Bumblebee. He's the main Autobot other than Optimus. The Autobot protagonist, not antagonist, other than Optimus. And I finally get a Bumblebee figure, and goodbye. I almost forgot to rate it, actually. I rated him an 8 out of 10. Alright, so now I'm going. Goodbye.